Hello guys and girls, and welcome to the very first episode of Rewind. Hello guys and girls, and welcome to the very first episode of How We Roll in 2015. Now I know it's been a long time since my last video. Slapped me on the wrist, I've been a bad girl, what can I say? But I promise you there are reasons behind my delays, and this is why I'm here to explain this to you. For anyone who doesn't know me at all, I'm a perfectionist. I like to deliver quality content. I don't like to upload for the sake of uploading because there's no point. You know, the quality of content is what matters. And this is like a philosophy that I've kept with me, you know, since my school years. It's quality that matters, not quantity. And it's the reason why there has been such a huge break between videos, because I'm always, you know, thinking of what I can present to you guys, what I want to show you, and if I think that something's not good enough, I'm gonna scrap it. It's the same thing I do with my articles. If I'm not happy with one, I won't publish it. I'll rewrite it, or I think of a completely new concept to work with. But I want views. I want you guys to come back to me. I want to convince you guys to come back to me. I want to put a smile on your face. This is YouTube. We're supposed to have fun here. And I can only hope, you know, that fun is what I'm giving to you. Quality content is what I'm giving to you. That's my number one priority for this channel. And just the main, you know, gist of why I'm so delayed with these videos. But anyway, I am always thinking of new ideas and new concepts, so please bear with me. You're awesome for waiting this long. I can only hope that you're still with me. In other news, I have been going through some life-changing experiences, although they haven't been so dramatic, but still a change nevertheless. My mom is currently away on holiday for 3 weeks. This is her final week. And I gotta say, it has been a liberating, you know, period for me. The reason why I say it hasn't been so dramatic is because I'm still here with my sister, my dad, and my nephew. So technically I'm not alone, but I'm doing everything that I can on my own when it comes to things that concern my life and my needs. So anything from dressing to showering to going out and about and just trying to find my bearings, basically. I've been doing everything on my own for the past couple of weeks. If you've been living with your family since day one and you've done exactly what I did, and haven't moved out or gone away to college or university and stuck by them, there's something to be said when the same people witness you come out of your shell. When the same people actually see you evolve into a young woman, it's so liberating. For the first time, I've had family members confidently tell other people within the same circle that I am able to cope. Now, I have to say, it's not a fairy tale. As much as I would have liked it to be, it's not. Because there have been occasions where I haven't been able to do everything. I mean, you guys have seen my house, this place. The only inaccessible room in this house would be the kitchen. And if you go back to one of my previous episodes, I actually did a house tour. The link would be down below in the description or in an annotation on the screen somewhere. So click on either one of those, it doesn't matter, it will redirect you to the same video. So I've forgotten what I was going to say. If I have come across an obstacle, the biggest example would be cooking. That will be the only time I would allow people to lend a hand. It might sound harsh, but I have to do it. I don't really have a choice. When it comes to cooking and stuff like that, either my dad handles it or my sister, or there would be times where I just go over to Tom's and we'd have dinner together. So I always try to think of quick fixes. It feels good to know that I have the headspace to cope with everything all at once, because I'm still, socializing and doing everything that I would normally do if my mom was here, and still being able to, do everyday tasks that people thought Bushra can't. There is a downside though. Due to the nature of my disability, which is cerebral palsy, I do get tired a lot, and maybe more than I should do, in comparison to the average person. But I still reckon I don't do a bad job, considering how tired I get. And there have been occasions where I've taken a little bit longer with everyday tasks like dressing and everything, showering and whatever else. I can't think of anything else right now. And when I have days like this, I usually take small breaks. I like to call them distractions. So if I'm getting dressed and I've suddenly gotten tired, I'd take a 3-minute break and check my phone or check my emails or go on YouTube for a bit, and then, once I've generated enough energy, I'd, go back to where I left off and continue from there. And it's difficult because my sister and my dad always assume that I'm struggling. And of course, anyone would, if they don't know, how you cope with things, if they've never seen you accomplish tasks and just do everything on your own, they're gonna assume that you're struggling. It's in their nature, they worry. I think that's the one thing that I won't be able to change. Not that I would want to change them, but it's difficult. And when this happens, I generally turn to them and say, I'm fine, don't worry about me, I'm just gonna take a little bit longer, just bear with me, and they understand and leave me to it, and 10 to 15 minutes later I join them and spend time with them and my nephew. It's such a breath of fresh air having them see me like this, knowing that I am able to live a normal life. And I am actually proud of myself for the first time, I reckon, because I've actually proved them wrong. Because I haven't let them down, and because I haven't had a breakdown. And I know it's not the same thing, because technically I'm still not alone. But like I said, I act like I'm alone because I'm doing almost everything by myself. And for the things that I can't do, I'd have quick fixes. So, yeah. I mean, I miss my mom, and I guess if this has taught me anything, which I strongly believe it has, one of the things would be like the realization of how much I actually depend on my mom when it comes to, life's essentials. She's my rock. she's been there for me through thick and thin. And I don't know how I'm ever going to repay her. At least she's comforted knowing that I'm not going to struggle. I'd like to actually take this opportunity to thank every single person who's been there for me during this process. You guys are angels. You guys are my rock. You guys believed in me. If it weren't for your faith in me, then I probably couldn't have done it without you. So I'd like to thank my mom, my sister and my dad. I'd like to thank Tom too for being there and supporting me through this process. I'm sorry, I've gotten a little emotional. This is like the first time I've been apart from my mom. This is the first time that I've actually accomplished something that's so life-changing. It's given me the confidence. It's given me the strength. One other thing that I've learned from this process is that it's okay to ask for help. Just don't get into a habit of doing it, because you will fall off the wagon and then it'll be really difficult to get back on track. So this is why I said in the beginning that I've been very assertive with a lot of people when it comes to, lending a hand, because I always want to try at least once. However long it takes, I don't care. If I've set it as a goal, then I'm gonna do it. If I say I'm not gonna leave this spot until I put my damn shoes on, then I'm not gonna leave that spot until I do it. I think it's important for you to be assertive, for you to be disciplinary with yourself. Otherwise, you just make it 10 times more difficult. If you've ever been striving for independence, which I'm sure you have, and something like this has crossed your mind, but the thought of doing it has actually held you back, don't let it. Just do it. Try it. See what happens, because 9 times out of 10 you're gonna surprise yourself. And let me tell you something, I've even surprised myself. If you can achieve this, then you can accomplish anything. It's important for every disabled person to experience something like this at some point of their life. This is the only chance that you could ever get to actually grow and to evolve. And this may be the only chance for others to see you grow and evaluate you from a different perspective. Let me tell you something. The other side of that perception is so beautiful. And I would like each and every one of you to share the same experience. And I don't think anyone should deprive themselves of an opportunity like this one. Guys and girls, we've come to the end of this episode. I really hope you enjoyed this one. Please leave a like, comment on this video, subscribe and share, because I want everyone to know. I want everyone to know of this channel's existence, the content that I will be bringing to you in the near future, and the experiences that I share with you. I want the world to know. So please help this channel grow, and I will definitely see you in the next video. Until next time, guys and girls, this is B signing out.